checking back in. I do not know where I left off. I got a bunch of video clips. Timing chain is connected with the sprocket, and timing should be okay. I've been rotating the crank to make sure I get a good couple of revolutions before I started. Make sure there's no interference with anything, but everything's been turning over fine, so that's cool. Reconnect the harness, coolant hoses, exhaust, sensors, easy stuff. So to keep it short and simple, we're going to eliminate this hose because this is a one-piece hose that's teed off here to go to, I think, the heater valve. So we're going to eliminate this hose, get a simple hose from the upper radiator to the thermostat housing, just a single piece. But here is the gooseneck. That's a coolant pipe from an earlier M30, like a B32 or B34. I run a hose from there directly to where this is going. So it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to get out my tape measure, see how much length I need and the width of the actual hose, and then run to O'Reilly's, get what I need, and just like that, it'll be a cooling system upgrade, in theory, at least. Starters in, easy peasy. Got my hose here. I went for 1 inch because the diameter of the pipe is 1 inch, so really the inside of the hose is probably like, I don't know, like 7/8 or something, but this is 1 inch here. It's a little bit bigger than the stock one, but it still fits. It should still slide over it pretty easily. So clamp it down here, then this end will plug into here, and that'll be that. And this is all O'Reilly's had in stock today, so I'm going to be running a flex pipe in place of how the upper radiator hose is routed. Like I said, we're eliminating this hose altogether. I guess technically I could have, made a cut here and just used this hose from the gooseneck, but that's like a $50 hose, and I replaced it maybe a year ago, so I don't want to really trash that one-piece unit. Maybe a forum member might have use for it, or I might get another B35 car, but I don't see myself just destroying that one when I can just run a single hose here. So yeah, I should be done here momentarily. Let me back step. This is the old auxiliary water pump and heater valves. Usually this hose goes into here, but I had to bypass it because I was leaking out of the water pump here, so I bypassed it just to get me by. But the hose that's going from the gooseneck is actually going to go directly into the auxiliary water pump. So now we got our connection back here. I got a flex pipe. I'll probably try to get a direct fit one for like E28, but this will have to do for now. That's all they had in stock. It's Sunday, so I didn't really expect anything crazy. But yeah, now we've eliminated this hose. I could have cut this hose and used it on the gooseneck, but this is like a $50 hose new, and I replaced it like maybe a year ago, so really don't want to tamper with it. I'd rather leave it as a spare that's in good shape. But yeah, so this will take the place of the upper radiator, upper hose, like that section, and then that bottom section over here is obviously replaced with this straight piece of hose going to the coolant pipe. Got the upper timing cover on. I just sat the intake manifold down so I can at least get the nuts started on them. Then I'm gonna lock it down. As you know, this harness has to loop through between cylinder 4 and 5. So this harness is gonna connect to that lower harness, which pretty much just goes to the oil level sensor, and I want to say the alternator, positive for the battery, and the O2 sensor. but I'm going to be changing this intake manifold out, so I'm not wasting my time cleaning it up or repainting it. That's why it still looks ugly and dusty, because I'm going to do the reverse flip throttle body. I have another manifold in the shed, so I'm going to do it on that one and paint that one, and we'll go from there. But for right now, plenty of space here for this new coolant line, coolant hose, so I'm pretty content with that. Gonna tighten the intake manifold, get the rest of the harness hooked up, bring the radiator in, connect everything, and exhaust will be last. Coming along, I got the water pump on, thermostat housing, hose, intake manifold is bolted down. Here's the valve cover. I'll probably just seat it. I'm gonna end up painting that a different color, and I'm gonna go with a different intake manifold. I have another spare one that I'm gonna modify so I can flip the throttle body. So once I do that, I'll paint that one. So I don't really, so excuse all this filth here. And on that, it's not the final product, but the car will be running with this one on first. But where I'm currently standing, obviously need to do the exhaust. I'll probably save that for last. Put the radiator in, connect the rest of the cooling hoses. I have one nut that needs to go on the top stud of the starter. I lost that one. I think it's like a little 8mm. So if I can't find a replacement from all my spare parts, then I'll just go to Ace Hardware, grab a few. Here's my car. It's very filthy right now, and it's got an exhaust leak, so I'm gonna address that next. But I did install a lip. It came off a Cadillac. I chopped it up, mounted it to the bottom of the bumper, did some fiberglass work to make it fit the car. So I'm pretty content with the way the car looks now. But other than that, it's been pretty enjoyable. I haven't really been making content because I've just been going to work and back. And now the weather's getting warmer, so I want to start obviously working on this car too. Another reason I haven't really been posting much car stuff lately is not really a lack of motivation. I don't just want this to be another car page. I'm not just another car guy on YouTube. I'm into other stuff too, so I want to really get more into vlogging. Maybe some more personal stuff, also some trading stuff, and whatever else kind of comes to mind, because obviously I enjoy BMWs, old BMWs, and they're fun to work on and drive. But I feel like that's not just all what I'm about. I don't want this to be another YouTube page that just blows up with car stuff. I really don't even care about blowing up. I just want to post high quality videos. So whether it's car stuff or not, that's pretty much going to be the game plan. So if you guys are still interested, stick around. I will always have cars on my page, but be prepared for that transition. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I just kind of want to offer more variety of content on the page, maybe help out some people, teach them how to make some money on the side, maybe just some DIY stuff that I felt was worth posting or whatever, because this is really more so going to be about the stuff I do, my life. I'm not really doing this for anyone else but myself, which is why I've been taking my time with my videos and all that good stuff. So that's where we're at right now. We're going to keep it moving, and stay tuned. Appreciate you for watching, and peace out.
clothes, I ain't speaking on shit. Handle a problem, I ain't heard of it since. Legal trapping, so the money